today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Tennessee Titans taking on the Houston Texans.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out now comes two-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his 4th year now in the league as he gets set to operate this Houston Texans offense.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34.
Out of the gun, Watson. His throw incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And
now it's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller.
Watson.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
There's a good reception there by Will Fuller. And if you're looking for breakout players in 2020, he's a big-time candidate for it because he has a rapport with Deshaun Watson. And now with DeAndre Hopkins no longer in Houston, he could be their top receiver.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. The numbers for Johnson in last week's game, 15 carries, 66 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jack Crawford. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, that's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. On first down, it's Watson. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. 7 yards to pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
David Johnson.
7 yards there and a first down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 7.
They'll run it with Johnson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Watson. Screen play, Johnson. Just bowling over tacklers. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Watson. Now he's forced out, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the final act belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Derrick Henry, the ball.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 25 carries, 126 yards, and a trip to the end zone as well.
10 touchdowns on the season for him, and I don't know whether these goals are written down. I don't know whether they're discussed amongst the team, but I do know this. Every guy who touches the ball as a ball carrier thinks 10 touchdowns is a nice round goal to try and reach in a season. That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And some room to work. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. costly there. You wipe out the first down. You also move further back.
No doubt about it. So you went from moving the sticks to them staying in the same spot, except for that one guy carrying the yard marker. He moves back farther.
After the penalty, it's Henry. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle. Derrick Henry, you may remember last year against Houston in the season finale, 211 yards rushing, one of only two 200-yard games in the NFL last year. And not only that, but that game won him the rushing title because Nick Chubb was the leader, but he struggled in the final week against the Bengals. And then up from behind came Henry. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 41. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On third down, Henry. You pick up a 5 that time and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Texans 7, Titans nothing.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Jonathan Grenard brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
And the young man out of Florida, Jonathan Grenard, with a sack on the play. Just think about this for the Houston Texans. Only the 2nd Florida Gator ever drafted. The first one was a good one. Wide receiver Jabbar Gaffney. This guy's a resourceful pass rusher. A full set of moves he developed at Florida. The only downside, didn't get enough playing time due to a variety of injuries in his time at Gainesville. If he can stay on the field, we'll see more plays as the one we just saw.
Makes the score Texans 7, Titans 3.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And in incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Good carry and pickup for a first down there by David Johnson, and he has a chance to fill a lot of voids for this Houston Texans team. They lost their 1,000-yard rusher from last year. Carlos Hyde went to Seattle, but back in 2016, David Johnson led the NFL in all-purpose yards with the Arizona Cardinals. The Texans will be happy to see that guy all year long.
On first down, Watson. Short pass caught by the tight end, Griffin. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
2 yards on the pickup.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Play is under review.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now a first down throw, Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Griffin. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 50, it's Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Catch there by Brandon Cooks, and it's hard to believe that he's on his 4th team in 5 years because he's produced everywhere that he's been. Houston hoping to see the Brandon Cooks that they saw in New Orleans, in New England, and in Los Angeles. 2019, though, was his first year under 1,000 yards since 2014. He's looking for a bounce back.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Watson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Operating from the gun, Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans push further out in front.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
A first down carry for Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Titans have made this a one-score game.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They've got the lead, and certainly a big reason why some of these catches we take a look at right now.
And I've seen it so many times that when units start to play really well, they feed off of each other and play even better. And they're making every catch possible. Contested, non-contested, easy, difficult, big-time plays. And right now, that's why their team's in the lead.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down the field game here.
I'll take it. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
And he'll get this underneath to David Johnson. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air yet again, Watson. And this will be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Throwing again, Watson. And his throw here is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And now it's 3rd down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Now Corey Davis and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him?
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 1st down, it's Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. They'll set up to throw. That's caught by Hollister. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and...
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. A second broken tackle. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 5 yards that time.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you'll get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Titans have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
A try here for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. Johnson. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. With it is Jackson. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Titan football. Now Corey Davis and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. Second quarter here, he has only 1 catch, but they have the lead. You got to think there's going to be more involved at some point.
That's what you would expect, but sometimes what defenses do to take away a player of his magnitude, it costs them in other areas. And right now, with them losing, they may have to change their focus, and maybe he will open up a little bit more as the game goes on.
So far, just the single catch. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for
clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
On the coverage defensively.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
5-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Bengals who are out in front. John Ross, a touchdown reception. We'll stay in the AFC South as we head over to check on the Jags at home in Jacksonville. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. D.D. Westbrook, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins has thrown a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Their own 31-yard line.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle to Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
The 42-yard line.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Henry, the ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it
on 3rd down. Henry. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Watson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Yards to go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Watson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And there's a good catch by David Johnson, good enough for a first down. And remember, come out of the University of Northern Iowa, he had played receiver his first couple of years in college before shifting to running back. used to seeing the ball in the air, and when he's on his game, he's an excellent pass receiver.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
To throw again, Watson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And that is incomplete.
Watson's pass intended for Kenny Stills. Incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a 1st down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Derrick Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Powerful running. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Back to throw now on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Over the middle here to Brown. And there is a flag, so a big second down pickup, but will it hold? Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for the running back, Derrick Henry. And it'll bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
They'll look to throw again. Pass caught left side by Humphries. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 right at the 30. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again. Watson looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
From the gun, here's Watson. And that will be incomplete as well.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays, nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Recovered by Houston.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th.
Houston set to take over. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. Well, time to see what this offense has left in the tank.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Griffin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And the Texans 1st down.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson. Screen play. Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A pickup of 11 at a Texans 1st down.
1st down.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Rashaan Evans on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
Operating from the gun, Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson. nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Watson looks to throw again. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
First down Texans. Watson hooking up with Cooks.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Griffin. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Watson, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, and it's 3rd and short.
Watson, option play. He'll hand it to Johnson.
And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking that time for Stills, but it'll be 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Throwing again is Watson. And Cooks has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Houston.
From the gun, Watson. His pass caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kenny Stills, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer. So very late in the game here, but with that score, some light at the end of the tunnel.
There's still hope. Now they look at the score and say, hold on a second. This thing's not over yet. Let's keep battling.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that one, a 13-play drive in total. And the result, a Houston touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now this throw caught left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw here. This one caught by Davis. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 2nd down, here's Henry. Shreds him with his... And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone. And in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Griffin. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And Stills over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete to Kenny Stills.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Johnson. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's Watson now on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Watson throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Watson now to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
2nd down and 10.
Now it's Watson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Touchdown, Houston.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. Oh, now he bowls him over. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 43 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game. And
we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they hit pay dirt on just 1 play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Watson and the Texans now. down by 10. A minute 16 remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. Watson. On the left side, this is Stills. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Call it no gain there on the first down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he finds his man Griffin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Watson. Short pass caught by the tight end Griffin. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. From the red zone now, Watson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The intended receiver was David Johnson. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
One last throw here for Watson. And it's caught. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Pass interference. Defense.
Killing us there.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
28.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Tennessee, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Houston, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.